Well, hey family, this is Darlene. I'm sitting here working on some of the junket necklaces. So, with the junket necklaces, my plan is to make them in every color, just like different solid colors. This morning, I'm going to make one using the green beads. And what I'm going to do is I made some more wire beads, and I'm going to mix the color wash green beads with some wire beads. So my thought is to make a collection of these junket necklaces in different colors. So so I could feature the picture in the magazine that will have the junket necklaces in all different colors. And then have them available for wholesale on the fair marketplace. So that's what I'm doing now. So I got some red color wash. I got the orange color wash, hot fuchsia color wash. I got them in like all colors, so I could just do like pretty much a rainbow of colors that I am going to create. And then I'm gonna do a little bit something different. I'm gonna do half with wire like this, and then the other half with the chips, just to see how it'll come out. And you already know wire is fussy. It does its own thing. So I figured I would just do this on camera. Not a whole lot to it. Just basically beading. Put a glass bead right here. And then see how it looks down here at the bottom. So that's nice and gathered. And you guys already know I don't like gaps, like where you can see stuff. So with this junket pendant, I did not wrap it with wire. So you can just see how all the little charms are hanging from that jump ring. So I'm gonna do it just like this. It's nice and flat. And then I'm gonna start with we'll start beading with the big beads. I figured these would make great wholesale items. And then the wire, my wire beads. And I hope everybody is doing well. Um, there's another contest coming up. I'm trying to figure out how I wanna do it. What the contest will be about. And then a lot of you guys have really pumped up your YouTube channels. That is like the coolest thing ever. And if you keep producing content on it, you'll find that it is really worth all the work you put into it. And I know it's work. I know it takes a lot to actually sit down, turn the camera on. And if you edit videos, I mean, that's one of the biggest parts. I don't edit the videos. I do too much other stuff to be editing videos. I'm not doing that. I figure, what you see is what you see. That's pretty already. Look at that. That is amazing. And I'm gonna do as many of these. I got orange, I got green, I got black, I got yellow. Yellow didn't come out really good on the beads, so I don't know if I'm gonna do those or not. I might be able to match the yellow with something to make that yellow stand out. I don't know yet. Then I got the turquoise, just all different colors. So that's gonna be the idea. And then I got some other beads that are coming that are bigger than these. And with those, there's something I want to try to see how they come out. And if they come out, the beads come out looking like I think they're gonna come out looking like, I probably will keep working with them. I have to see first. Hopefully they come out looking real nice. So all I'm doing now is basically bead stringing the beads on here. And it's like really hot here already. It actually rained, was it Sunday? I think it was Sunday it rained here. Sprinkled and stuff. That's really pretty. I mean, that's just like so pretty. Look at that already. Gorgeous. Man. I mean, like really, really nice. Put a couple more beads on here. I almost want to mix the mix the colors, but I said I'm gonna just do solids. And then once I take the picture, I'm going to, if you took a look at the digital magazine, if you took any time to go through the magazine, you will find that you're able to click on links in the magazine that will literally take you to pages. Like Gem Crafted was featured in the magazine, and when you click on the link, it will literally take you to her website. And then there's like others that are in there. So right now I have over 30 submissions for the September edition. And I do need to walk through all those submissions, kind of read through, look at bios and all that type of stuff to see. And a couple of you guys were mentioning that you wanted to, man, that's pretty. Look at that. That you wanted to be featured in the magazine, like kind of monthly, and that's cool for you to do, because the objective for me is growth. So I'm not stopping with it. So if that's what you want, you can email me at jewelrybybdk@gmail.com, and then let me know which months you want to be featured in. And what I'll do is I will invoice you. I'll invoice you. I'll send you the photo release form and then some other information, and then we could just go from there. Let's see. And I'm already working on the magazine for September because I got a lot of good. This is really pretty. That's really pretty. So what I'm going to do to cap it off, because the bees have big holes, I am going to close it off with, you know what? I might use a turquoise bead. One of the howlets. I think I will. Let me see how that'll look. Only because in the pendant, there's some howlet. So let's see how this will look. Oh my God, I could just feel the heat. I haven't been outside yet, but I could just feel the heat in the inside. Like it's going to be a really, really hot day. Okay, so that's nice. That's really nice. So what I'm going to do is close it off. Some of this wire, I'm not going to use all this wire. I got to hold this so I can wrap that around. And then what happens is it closes that off. So I can take this side, pinch it, roll my wire over like that, and then wrap it. And I'm going to do it just enough. You know what? I think I'm going to wrap it down here. And then I'm going to take the wire and kind of bend it around the bead just to see what I get. I know you can't see that because I have to keep my thumb on it. So I'm going to take it, because what I'm doing is trying to put a little design on it. And then I'm going to fold it here. About like that. Bring it back up, wrap it. And then bring it back around. So maybe I will end up using all the wire. Close it up here. And then we'll clip that off. And then I'm going to just take the end of the wire. And then we're going to roll that right on into the inside of that part. And then close it down. So what I was doing was trying to get some little design, as you can see, on the bead. And then we're going to do the other one. So I'm wrap it, pinch it, fold it over, and then we'll wrap it. That's a trip too, because a lot of people, well, enough people have like said to me about the way that they make jewelry, and they've gone to classes, or like all type of stuff, and they've learned different ways to do things as far as like making jewelry and stuff. And I'll say that again, no way is a bad way. There are standards for different things, and I know Miss Tia taught me about the standards when it comes to like the different lengths and different things that she hit me about. But when it comes to like everything else, it's basically like how you create. It's like create however you want to create. It's no particular way that you have to be doing things. I mean, not unless it is a standard, like certain lengths for necklaces, or whatever else is well breast bracelet lengths, and that type of thing. I basically use all that wire, and that's okay. Still looks good. So I'm gonna wrap this. I'm gonna wrap that wire like that, and then I'm gonna close it right down into the opening, and I don't want to feel anything. And then, because it's kind of tight, all I do is grab one of the beads and I kind of push a little bit just to loosen it up a little bit. If you push it too much, it'll loosen up here and you'll find you got a bunch of space. And this is exactly what I want. Let me get a jump ring. Do I have a jump ring around here? Let's just use this one. And I'm only putting the jump ring on here because I'm gonna come back and put the put a lobster clasp on here. I got some being delivered today. My order from the Big A was supposed to be here on Sunday. It's Tuesday. So I had to call them so I can get a credit and everything else. I'm like, Amazon just really got beside themselves. That's what happened when you get so big. You ain't able to deliver like you used to. So let's put this pretty baby on here. And then I still got a bunch of beads left over, as you can see. So that means I'm going to use these for these wire beads. So I'm going to have to make some more wire beads, and then I'm going to make some more of these. I'm just like so in love with the junket, as y'all can see, because I've been making a lot of these. So the idea is I really love the way this looks. And then I probably will make a pair of earrings to match. So what I'm going to do, like I said, different colors. So the beads will be different colors. And I'm going to take a picture of them all in a row. And that'll be a featured picture in the magazine. So the featured picture in the magazine is to promote Wholesale, my wholesale marketplace on Fair. So that's what I'm going to do with these. The jewelrybybdk.com website, that's cool too for people to buy pieces, but I would prefer to push wholesale. So that's the idea. And my mindset is going in that direction, more wholesale, wholesale, wholesale. And as I develop the magazine even more, that's what I'm going to be pushing. Wholesale, wholesale, wholesale. So I really like the way this came out. Right here, I'm kind of not pleased with this part. Maybe I think I put too many beads right here. I like the way it looks like this part up here. I do dig the pendant part. And then right here, and I guess it'll be okay, because as long as I don't see opening, I don't see gaps and stuff, that'll still be fine. So I am going to keep this one. I'm going to put a lobster clasp on here, and then I'll make a pair of earrings to go with it. And then this necklace will be one of the probably like 6 or 7 that I'll have lined up to take the picture to be featured in the Jewelry by BDK magazine. And again, if you're interested in that, it's jewelrybybdk@gmail.com. Send me an email that you're interested. And when you do that, send your website address and then send a bio. I'm finding with a couple of submissions, the bios that people are sending, I have to, well, I'm not going to, I could see where I would need to go in and edit and, change stuff up and change the wordings. I'm not doing any of that. So when you submit it, make sure that it's print ready. So whatever you send me, like the images and your bio and all that good stuff, make sure that it's print ready, because you really don't have time to go in and make all them changes and do all that kind of stuff. And that's another thing. If you are wanting to be featured in the magazine ongoing, specify that too, because there are a couple of not a couple, it's enough of them that want to be featured ongoing, like every month. And see, they're smart enough to know and to understand that consistency, repetitiveness is what builds brand loyalty. And the email list has increased a whole lot. So every day there's more and more people who are signing up for the email list. And I'm sure YouTube is helping out with that as well. Because as the channel grows, everything else grows, right? So as the channel grows, everything else grows. The channel makes people familiar with everything else that Jewelry by BDK is doing. And then it just kind of grows from there. And I'm really excited about it too. I'm just really excited about it. I love the idea. I love what I'm doing, and I'm loving that many of you guys are a part of it. So it's good stuff. But anyway, family, guess what? I got a day job that I'm getting ready to start, and guess what? We'll talk soon.